Alright, I want to talk to you guys about something real quick, okay? So, this upcoming series, the New York Knicks versus the Miami Heat, I just want to tell you all my predictions about the series real quick. So, my prediction is Knicks in 7, okay? This is going to be a very, very tough series because we're dealing with Jimmy Butler here, the same guy who scored 56 against Milwaukee. He had that impossible comeback. They knocked out Milwaukee in 5 games, which is really disappointing for Milwaukee. I think Milwaukee even had a more disappointing season than the Mavericks because they're the best team in the season, and they got destroyed in 5 games. They only won 1 game in the first round, which I think is the least. I think that's like the least. They won the least as a first seed in the first round out of all the first round out of all the first place teams that lost in the first round. Milwaukee won the least, so yeah, that's not good. I think the Bucks are the worst first seed in NBA history. But yeah, looks like we're facing Miami, and I'll say Knicks in 7 because they not only have Jimmy Butler, but they have a lot of good shooters on that team. I'm talking Kevin Love, Gabe Vincent, Max Strus, Caleb Martin, Adebayo could give them like 20, 10 and 5 and shit. Like the team is more experienced than the Cavs, and facing them it will be a pain in the ass, especially when we have to guard Jimmy Butler. Obviously Josh Hart will be the man. Josh Hart or Grimes, if he comes back, they will be the men to try to stop Jimmy Butler. But yeah, it will be a hard task. I believe that Mitchell Robinson can out-rebound Bam Adebayo in some games. Hopefully Randall will come back and he plays like a star again. Because even though we won that series against Cleveland, he was kind of going back to 2021 playoff Randall, and we don't want that. So yeah, and Brunson, he got to keep doing his thing, bro. He's obviously the best player of that Cavs series. Who's guarding him? Gabe Vincent? Please. He'll run circles around Gabe Vincent, bro. Like, no disrespect to Gabe Vincent. Vincent is a really solid player, but he cannot stop Brunson, bro. Like, you know, got bench IQ. Hopefully IQ will step up because he didn't really do much in that Cavs series except for Game 5. But if IQ gets involved with the offense, then we can definitely win this series. Basically, if anyone gets involved with the offense, then we could definitely win the series. I believe we could go to the conference finals, man. I mean, if we go to the conference finals, we'll most likely face the Celtics. The Sixers have a chance, but I think the Celtics are going to win this series. And yeah, it could be a Knicks versus Celtics conference finals, which is crazy, because those two teams were in the league since the leagues first started. So having those two teams going against each other at the conference finals, it'll bring a lot of history. You know what I'm saying? The history just repeats itself over and over. Yeah, man, the Bucks, bro, very disappointing team, man. I had them as NBA champions this year, and they only won 1 game in the first round. Embarrassing, more embarrassing than the Mavericks, bro. But yeah, that's my predictions for the Knicks and Heat series. Knicks in 7. This will not be an easy series at all, especially having Jimmy Butler, who is playing probably better than Michael Jordan. Like, what the fuck? Like, yeah, we got a tough nut to break right here. So I'm pretty sure we could break it though.